everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial with the Melt Stack in Lovesick that I had just recently hauled on Saturday. I'm in love with this thing. I played with it a little bit prior to filming this tutorial just because I couldn't hold out. It's so cool. The fact that you can slide and move these eyeshadows in different orders. It comes with a little mirror. It's just such a cool, neat idea. It's a departure from a lot of other palettes that I have. You know, most palettes are in your typical flat fold up situation. This is cool. It's round. It just, I don't know, it's very unique, and the shades in it are very unique. So I really wanted to create a look that was just fun, a little bit edgy, maybe a little bit sassy, but yet sweet, you know. So we are going to be using all four of these colors. I'm not using any other shadows from any other palettes. I really just wanted to stick to creating a look with just using this stack. Now, by all means, you can absolutely bring in shadows if you'd like to have a matte brow bone highlight, for instance, or if you'd like to create maybe a little less drama and do something a little bit more subtle, but yet still incorporate the shades in here. I gotta tell you, I'm in love with this thing. I would recommend this to you. I would like to get the other one. They have another one that's more neutral. These these eyeshadows are so pigmented. I'm actually quite blown away. Now, this was a little bit of an investment. I believe I paid like $40 some for four of them. So if you divide that out, it's not terrible. But it's definitely on the higher end price point. But what a unique gift. What a cool thing. I'm really liking it. So let's just get into this tutorial. I'm going to just do my eyes, and in the end, I will tell you what else I'm wearing on my face. So the first thing that I'm going to do, as always, is prime the lids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And then I like to go on top with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot just to help cancel out any darkness, redness, veining, or anything such as that. I have already done that, so let's just get into the shadow. So one of the coolest things about this stack is that... is that it's all magnetic. So you can pull it apart like this. You can then use each shade individually. You can pull it off completely. And then if you flip it around, there is a mirror on the other side. So it's just really neat. I'm going to start off with a big fluffy brush. This is Sigma E40 blending brush. And then I'm going to take the red shade. It's called Lovesick. It's a matte red shade. It's incredibly pigmented. And so I always tap off my brush to make sure that all of the extra is off before I go in to start blending my shadow. So as you can see, it's incredibly pigmented. I'm going to keep most of the color out here, and I'm just going to start blending this into the inner corner of my eyeball here, and just really blend out and soften the edges and create a really nice reddish warm background. Next, I'm going to go in with the Promiscuous shade. It's a really pretty fun purple shade. And I'm going to take a tapered blending brush. This one is from Diva Beauty. Something like the Sigma E25 or the MAC 217 would work. And I am going to start to blend this beneath that red shade and into the crease. One thing that's super awesome about these shadows is that they're incredibly pigmented. They blend really nice, and so it just makes it look so effortless. Now, we're done blending the purple shade. I just made sure to concentrate a little bit more color out here. We might have to touch that up a little bit. As you can see, some of the purple gets lost when you start adding in some of the darker colors. So I usually just go back in after and touch up any areas where I would like to see a little bit more pop of color. Now we're going to go in with the lid shade, and I'm going to grab the Amelie shade, and I'm going to take a flat brush and just start patting this all over my lid and into my inner corner here. This shade you could also use as a blush or as a face highlighter if you wanted to. It's just a really pretty coppery, duochromed, peachy golden shade. Just stunning. I'm also going to take just a tiny little bit of this and throw it up on my brow bone. If you don't like the idea of putting a super shiny color up there, just grab something out of, you know, another palette or whatever. You can use a matte shade if you like. I just kind of wanted to stick with just using this palette. Alright, now we're going to go in and deepen up that outer V, and I'm going to grab the Fixated. This is a matte, dusty navy blue color, and I'm going to use the Makeup Geek outer V brush because I want to have a really precise application of this. Tap off your brush. I just picked up way too much product, and I'm going to start packing this into the outer V below the purple shade and a little bit onto my lid, creating an outer, like a sideways V. Then I'm going to go back in with that brush that I had the purple shade on and just soften the blue where the blue meets the purple and the red. Just lightly. I'm not adding a lot of pressure to my brush. And then if you lost a little of the intensity on the lid, feel free to go back in and add a little bit more of the Amelie shade. Now I'm going to add some winged liner, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I'm going to give my lashes a little bit of a curl here and apply some mascara, nothing too crazy because I'm not going to go in with some false lashes. Just grab and coat your lashes with a light coat of mascara just to get them color before you put on your lashes. They will blend better. As you can see, I just made a mistake, but don't worry. Let that dry as we finish our eye here, and then I'm going to grab a Q-tip and roll that fleck right off. Alright, before I finish my mascara on my lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and apply some false lashes. I'm going to be using the Cherry Blossom number 15s. Now for my lower lash line, I am going to first take the reddish shade called Lovesick, and this is an e.l.f. small angled brush, and I'm just going to kind of dab into the shadow here, and I am going to get to the lower lash line and drag this color along my lower lash line and kind of blend it out and soften it up. And then with that same brush, I'm going to take the shade Promiscuous, the purple shade, and the same thing, I'm going to start blending this purple shade just beneath the red. And I kind of want to bring it down. Feel free to bring it down as much as you want, however much of a shadow you like. But I'm going to make mine a little bit thicker today, and I'm going to make sure to connect it up here by the wing. And then I wanted to tie in this blue shade. And so I'm going to line my waterline with the Mally eyeliner in Sailor. It's just a really pretty denim blue. And then I'm going to set that with the shadow in Fixated. Now I can finish my lower lash line with some black mascara. So this is the finished look. I want to give you a rundown on what is on the rest of my face. For my foundation today, I'm using the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Foundcealer. This is a newer foundation just put out by Tarte. You can purchase this off of QVC. I am going to be doing a full review and demo on this tomorrow. So you will get my full complete thoughts. You can see it in action here on my face, but you will be able to see all of my thoughts on this foundation tomorrow. For my blush, I've chosen to use the Hourglass Diffused Heat, one of my top 3 blushes of life. I absolutely love this blush. Perfect for spring, perfect for summer if you're looking for a very soft, lit from within, peachy coral cheek that's effortless, that blends with your skin. It doesn't sit on top. It's almost as if the blush is coming from within. It's very soft. It's very luxurious. This is a spendier blush, but if you just want to try something new, I really love the formula of these blushes. You can't overdo it. You can't screw it up. They blend effortlessly. There's no work involved. I'm just doing a little rant here about how much I love that blush. And for my lips, I wanted to keep it kind of neutral, but yet still a little bit of color, a little bit of peachiness. So I dug out my MAC lip gloss in Pink Lemonade. I actually forgot that I own this. I like the formula of the lip glosses. I find that this particular one's pretty pigmented, like opaque. It's not sheer. By all means, if you're not into like the peachy looks, you could totally rock, say, like a red lip with this look because of the reds. You could do something even more neutral if you don't want to do peachy colors. Gosh, you could even do, let me just grab, like you could keep, like I really like this lippy stick here by ColourPop, like a pinky type color. Do whatever your comfort zone is. I'm really into these colors right now, so I had to do that. So I think that is it. I'm loving this stack. I'm definitely would recommend this. I stand next to this product. I would like to get the other one, like I said, the more neutral one. At first I hesitated because I wanted to try something that was a departure from my norm, you know. So this is really fun. And like I said in the tutorial, you could absolutely use this as a highlighter or a blush too if you wanted. So I think that's all I have for you guys today. Stay tuned for the full review and demo on this foundation tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. I don't know if you can see, but it's looking good. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day today, and I will chit chat with you tomorrow. Bye.